Hello, Tim from Fairplay now on the 29th of November 2021, just outside the electrical wholesaler here, getting a few bits, including this lot, some rope light for the front of the house to make it all look pretty for Christmas. So it's a little job I've got coming up. But anyhow, one thing that I was talking about last week is that there have been certain positives about this whole nonsense we've endured for the last 20 months, and I thought of another one, which is a lot more open-minded. Stuff I'd have just said 20 months ago, get out of here, that's a load of nonsense. I'm really kind of up for at least listening to and sort of seeing what the arguments are for and against. And when I sort of go to stand in the parks, I get talking to people, and obviously on the channel there's people who I talk to and stuff like that here as well. Obviously I'd almost always bang on about the lurgy and the big V, stuff like that, and so do they, but sometimes it goes on to other truther topics, including what I'm about to talk about. To be honest with you, it's not really my thing. I haven't sort of looked into it too much, or quite a lot of the other truther sort of things either, because I do tend to focus on what I focus on here in the normal course of events. But I just happened to be looking out of my sort of kitchen window this morning. It was a bright kind of sunny morning, lovely blue skies, and one of the things that people talk about in truther circles are the whole sort of chemtrail thing. Now, as I say, 20 months ago I'd have just been, nah, yeah, sort of, that's a load of nonsense. It's just vapour out of the engines, isn't it? But you get talking to people and you sort of think, well, you know, if the powers that shouldn't be lying about the whole lurgy thing, what else are they sort of lying about? And so I've got a more open mind about chemtrails. Jury on it in my head is still very much out, and I don't know whether to put any stock in it or not, and that's why I'm kind of making this video, to open up a little bit of a discussion. If you want to talk about it, yeah, leave a comment in the comment section below there, whether you think it's either a thing or B, sort of utter nonsense. But as I say, I looked out my sort of kitchen window this morning, and I saw this first of all, and then I saw this. Now, the first one is just a plain and what I'd consider a normal sort of vapour trail. It kind of disappears fairly quickly, and it's probably only as long as a few dozen plane lengths, it looks like, in sort of this footage here that I'm showing. But then you look at these other ones here, and the sort of trails are still lingering for ages and ages. The planes themselves are long gone, but they're still there, and they're kind of spreading out a lot more as well. Now, I'm no expert on aviation and the atmosphere or anything like that. I do know there are pilots and ex-pilots who do watch me, so maybe you can shed some light on this as well. You might very well just say that, yeah, the one where it disperses really quickly, that's probably at, I don't know, let's say 40,000 feet. And then the other ones where it's dispersing a lot more slowly, they're at 30,000 feet. And you can get totally different, even though it looks all the same up there, you know, just blue sky. with a bit high cloud, it, you know, that sort of 10,000 feet could make all the difference between sort of trails doing one thing and the other, and that's all it is, and there's no stock at all in the whole sort of chemtrail thing. Or you might say something different. It'd be very interesting to hear from anyone who's got views on this, but especially if you're a pilot or an ex-pilot. So just thought I'd open up this topic of discussion. And yeah, when I looked out the window, normally I'd have just never even noticed it, but because I am sort of talking to people who do talk about this sort of thing, I just looked up and I saw these sort of different trail patterns, and I thought, is there something in this or isn't there? Jury's still out, as I say, in my own head, but I'd be very interested in hearing what you think about it. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.